And a shot from a little earlier as the Hornets get off the team bus looking very focused. They want to leave town with something to show for their efforts. The giant fist of Joe Louis announcing Detroit as the setting of our broadcast today. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. DA, David Aldridge is on our sideline. Now let's take a look at the top rookies in the league. Our rankings here for the race for Rookie of the Year. Distinction every young player would love to have. And you look at Morris. He's been up there with the best of the class, and at number 4 on their list, you know he's performed at a very high level all season long.
And with only 3 of his fellow rookies sitting ahead of him, maybe there's still time for him to kind of make enough noise and move up.
Well, he'd have to make a lot of noise. I don't think he'll win the award, but that shouldn't take away from having the tremendous rookie season he's having.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Hey, Kevin, thank you very much. What a great comeback story for Derrick Rose. His resilience over the years of injuries has been rewarded. He says everybody struggles. People pretend like they don't. My down days were on TV, so I couldn't hide. The whirlwind I was in, I always stayed calm. I think that's just part of who I am. It's my character. Kevin?
Good insight there, Dave. Thank you. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. They've got P.J. Washington. Rozier's out there with Morris. Then there's Miles Bridges. And it's Allen in at the 5. And for Detroit, lights out there with Johnson. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. Then there's Griffin, and it's Favors in at the center. And at the midway point, what stands out, Chris, to you about this phase of the regular season?
Well, Kevin, it's always that the standings have pretty much solidified the favorites, the cellar dwellers, and this is where a front office will take a hard look at their roster and look to make some moves as well.
So the Hornets win the tip. And here is Morris. Pass to Rozier. Back to Morris. Here's Washington. His 3-pointers off the mark. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. It's a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
And that's what led them to a blowout win. Offensively, they were solid, but their defense was what really carried them.
And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. Morris into the lane. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Lights out. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
Such a great passer, a great ball handler. Griffin is a 4 who can run the offense.
Morris outside. The pass to Bridges. Out to Morris. And that's going to be a travel. And it's Detroit's ball. It's a 3-point game. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Yeah, if you can be that much better on the glass, you're going to win the game.
Here's Rozier, following the basket by Blake Griffin. Pass to Bridges. Back to Morris. Clock at 6. Sweet little floater. Morris has got his second basket of the game.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
To the inside. Here's lights out. And good that time.
They've come out the locker room. His eye. 4 for 4 to start the night.
Passes it to Rozier. Now Bridges. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Rozier with the ball. An 11-point game for him in the win against San Antonio. And Griffin sends it back.
Well, it's huge. Whenever Griffin comes up with blocks, I mean, you'd love to see him be more consistent in this area.
Here's lights out, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. So Rozier will bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 7. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
They looked totally in sync. They knew what they wanted to accomplish, and then they went out there and did it.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. To the paint, shot to stop the run.
At 6'11", Allen, a legitimate threat to finish through the rim, especially when given that kind of position. And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him and get that lead even bigger.
Morris outside. Kicks to Bridges. Pass to Allen. And the layup's good off the glass. Allen's got his second basket of the night. And with Allen, the amount of floor he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, one step to the hoop and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league.
Here's lights out. Jared Allen making his last shot. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Well, you can't be too physical with Griffin. I mean, he's adept at knowing how to get these type of calls.
The Pistons shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. A free throw drops for Griffin. Blake Griffin hits them both.
I mean, I'm not the first to say it, and I'm sure I won't be the last, but Griffin is one of the most physically gifted players that this game has ever seen. I don't think there's any doubt about that.
Now, here is Morris. He just worked San Antonio in that last game. Rozier kicks to Bridges. Back to Rozier. And the rejection by Favors. Here's lights out. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Here's Morris following the bucket by the Pistons. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Without question, lights out displaying his skills today.
He's running wild. They had to call a timeout just to take away at least some of his moment.
Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Now, here is Morris. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Here's Rozier. It's deflected. And now the Pistons fast break. Out to the right wing. Shoots. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And that's now 17 points for lights out.
It's no wonder why they're in front when you take into consideration that he's been perfect from the field so far.
Here's Morris. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. They get Derek Favors. The Hornets shooting their first free throws of the game right now. He's off on the first. A different look here for Detroit. Whiteside's checked in for Favors. And it's Moutier in for Tyler Johnson. The Hornets also changing it up. JaVale McGee's checked in for Allen. Jake Layman comes in for Bridges. And it's Rose in for Rozier. Here's lights out. He's coming off a 37-point game against Brooklyn.
It was his rebound that stood out even more than me. I mean, they could not keep him off the glass.
And they pick up 2.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Hornets trail by 16. Morris kicks to McGee. Morris looking over the floor. And the pass to Washington. Good on the bucket.
A little contact, but Washington stays solid. I mean, he uses some physical play to ensure the bucket.
Pistons leading by 14. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Parker's checked in for Detroit. Doumbouya comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Devontae Graham's checked in for the Hornets. Dishes it to Rose. McGee the pass to Rose. And the dunk by Rose.
Get up, D. Rose. I mean, even after all those injuries, the former MVP can still throw it down.
Now, here's Doumbouya. 9 points last game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Outside Rose. Pass to Washington. Greg, maybe not the tallest big in the league, but Washington's reach is the great equalizer.
Stands only 6'7", but that 7'2" wingspan, it allows him to play big, snatch rebounds in traffic, and make contested shots in the paint. I think the young fella's got a bright future.
That free throw good from Washington. Greg, I know you. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Griffin is out there with Favors. Then there's lights out. Then it's Johnson. And it's Porter at the small forward position. That's the group for Detroit right now. So Rozier will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Allen. Morris against Johnson. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Rozier. Allen trying to break free. Charlotte again missing. Detroit leading by 13. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker. And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Out left to the wing. Inside. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Amazing awareness. He's committed to keeping his eyes up and teammates involved. That's the type of player Griffin is.
So it's the Hornets now. Down by 12. Over in the corner, Rozier. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Pistons have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Porter goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Porter's got his second bucket of the night.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Rozier the pass to Bridges. Now here is Morris. Out to the wing. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. Nailed from three-point land.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
Here's Johnson. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Morris. Rozier kicks to Morris. To the left wing. Bridges against Johnson. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Allen's got it back down to single digits for the Hornets.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
Now here's Johnson. He had 10 points in the win against Brooklyn.
And he had 2 blocks also, don't forget. I mean, it tells you what kind of presence he was for him at both ends of the floor.
Hornets trail by 12. Pass to Morris. Here's Allen. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
And that one falls for Allen. Here's lights out. He's got 22. Johnson outside. Here's lights out. That's it, coming off an assist from Johnson. Johnson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Charlotte is gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Morris outside. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Oh, I like the floor awareness on display from Rozier. Awesome job finding the open team.
Pistons leading by 8. Lights out, passes to Favors. Griffin trying to get open. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jared Allen.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Pistons have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. The first one falls.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
That one misses. Hornets trail by 9. Rozier kicks to Bridges. Morris passes to Washington. Goes up at the stripe. Again, the Hornets score.
Now, versatility is Washington's game. The mid-range jumper is one of his best weapons.
Here's lights out. Rozier defending. Here's lights out. Here's Griffin. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
Morris, no good.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Right side Favors. Porter in the corner. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 6 assists now in the game.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Now here's Allen. A 14-point game for him in the win against San Antonio.
And he had 2 blocks also, don't forget. I mean, it tells you what kind of presence he was for him at both ends of the floor. You know, he doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
Lights out, passes to Favors. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, blending that power with quickness. Favors provides his team with some solid interior scoring.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Didn't have a free throw in the first quarter, but you can see he's starting to play with more energy now. He has a tougher attitude.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
And let's take this opportunity to show you the most productive rookie rebounders of the last 10 games. When you look at Lights Out, he does a great job inside, one of the top rebounders in the league.
He's gotten the opportunity to make a contribution, and the numbers, they follow. I mean, he's shown he can help them control the backboard.
Kept alive. And it's Washington missing.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Here's Lights Out. That one goes in. Lights Out's got 9 points in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Rozier. Blake Griffin pulls it in, and it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. There's the double team with Allen. Griffin passes to Lights Out. He kicks to Favors. And that one, good. Favors got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
And the basket by Rozier.
I don't think you can stop Rozier just by getting physical with him. He's too single-minded a scorer to let that stop him.
Here's Lights Out. 26 points for him. Tries it from 9. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And one of the things that stands out when you see Bridges, that explosive leaping ability.
But yeah, he gets off the ground quickly and makes adjustments in mid-air. There's a smoothness to his athleticism. He's still putting it all together, but there's a lot to work with.
A different look here for Detroit. Whiteside's checked in for Favors. Parker comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Moutier in for Johnson. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. JaVale McGee's checked in for Allen. Jake Layman comes in for Miles Bridges. Derrick Rose is checked in for Morris. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Terry Rozier.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
To the wing on the left. Here's Layman, guarded by Porter. Just his first attempt. And that one hits back iron. Detroit leading by 16. Yep, it counts. Porter's got 9.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Outside Rose. Washington kicks to Graham. Back to Washington. That's tipped. Graham, the pass to Washington. Such a wide open look. 10 points for him.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they struggle as a whole.
Here's Lights Out. Graham defending. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Pulls up. Rebound by the Pistons.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jump.
Here's Porter. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
You better wrap Porter up on these type of shots. When you don't, he fends off the contact well and finishes in style.
There's the pass to Washington. And then Washington with a dunk.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Now, here's Moutier. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Here's Rose. They trail by 18. Pass to Washington. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Lights Out passes to Parker. Shoots over Washington. Parker's shot is off.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Now here's Graham. He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio. Shot clock at 6. Lets a floater go, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
Yeah, Whiteside won't allow that to work way harder to outplay a blocker of his talent.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Drills it from outside. And that's now 33 points for Lights Out.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back to the action after this word.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena tonight. The hometown fans getting after it. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille O'Neal's here. So is Kenny the Jet Smith. Detroit finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They are way out in front, leading by 17. Kenny, how'd you see it?
It looked like they were playing an easy game of pitch and catch out there. The playmakers and finishers were in sync on every level. The assist disparity, now that was big. Now that's the reason why it's a blowout right now, and they played well.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Charlotte.
Well, they gave up too many good looks. Look at the field goal percentage against them. This tells the whole story. Not enough activity defensively, not enough disruption, right? Like Kenny disrupts me all the time, not enough disruption.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Well, we've got a second half of the basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Lights Out.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, the defense didn't do a very good job of staying connected to him. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Here's who James Borrego is starting the second half with. P.J. Washington is out there with Bridges. And there's Jared Allen. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Morris in at the shooting guard position.
There isn't a defender in the league who wants to take on Griffin inside. I mean, he's going to take you to school down there.
Passes it to Bridges. Pass to Rozier. Here's Allen. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Allen's got 11 points.
You really got to hit Allen if you want to stop him. Just so long and strong from there.
Here's Lights Out. Looking for Favors. He gets it there.
Such incredible hot for center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Here's Rozier. Detroit with the rebound. Favors got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
Griffin. No good on the triple. Hornets trail by 19. Morris outside. Now the pass to Rozier. 3-pointer. And it's Rozier again missing. Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Lights Out passes to Porter. Here's Lights Out to the middle. And Griffin slams it in.
Look out, everybody. Blake Griffin is having one of those nights. When he's in this kind of mood, he is frightening.
Now, here is Morris. 8 points for him. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easy it makes it for him to get to the cup.
You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
The first free throw is good. Oh, free throw is good from Griffin. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Griffin against Morris. Here's Washington, and then Washington with the dunk.
The defense can't let Washington get into a rhythm because once he gets going, he doesn't let up.
Here's lights out. 33 points for him. That's two, Jumboya. Morris with the rebound.
Now look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Morris has got 13.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Right side, Griffin, down low. Here's lights out. Favors, and there's Favors putting it right back in. Favors got 4 points this quarter.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Now, here's Rozier. 10 points for him. Passes it to Washington. Morris against Johnson.
Credit the D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Griffin passes to lights out. Right side Favors. Shot on the wing, and that one drops for him. 14 points for him.
And how about Favors' control on that shot? Got a good look, so he's able to knock that one down with confidence.
Now, here's Rozier. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Morris with the bucket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Here's Griffin. The shot, no good.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Washington kicks to Allen. Morris with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Detroit. The Hornets have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. First one falls for him. Porter's checked in for Detroit. Good on both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Detroit leading by 16. Now the feed to Griffin. Oh, Porter in position. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
Emmanuel Moutier's checked in for lights out. And a chance there.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
Free throw, good, Whiteside.
Yeah, and that's what you like about Whiteside. I mean, the rim protection, the rebounding, the intimidation factor. I mean, still developing as an offensive player, making strides, but not there yet.
Pass to Monk to end the drought. The shot comes out.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answers.
And making an immediate impact in this league, Graham was a tremendous find in the second round.
Yeah, the 34th pick in 2018. Some scouts felt he had a low ceiling, but someone who never loses confidence because he's had to prove himself at every level. That makes you battle tested, and it prepares you to affect winning.
Detroit with the ball after the basket by Charlotte. Pistons passing it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Detroit, no good that time either. The dish to Rose. He feeds it to Monk. Over Porter. Here's Allen. That shot is off. And it's Detroit the other way. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Allen. He's got 11. Here's Monk. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And one of the more explosive dunkers in the league. Monk seems to make a highlight reel play on a nightly basis.
Yeah, a flashy player as an amateur, and now as a pro. Monk has a 40-plus inch vert. That's right. Very few guys his size finishes the alley-oop the way he does.
The Pistons making a change here. Favors is checked in. Both good from the line that time.
And part of yet another great Kentucky recruiting class, Monk declared along with De'Aaron Fox, Bam Adebayo, 2 other 5-stars. I mean, talk about an NBA factory. That school is always competitive.
No good. Shot missing. Excellent D there from Allen. Monk for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Monk's got 5 points in the quarter.
There you go. His first three-pointer of the night. That should calm him down. Maybe even get him going a little bit.
And there's the pass to Mudiay. Here's lights out. The offensive rebound. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 13.
Oh, look, Porter uses his length well on the offensive glass. Remarkable at hitting the boards and coming away with the rebound.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Pistons ahead, delivering the blowout. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Hornets shooting for the game at 42%. We've got Otto Porter Jr. Johnson is out there with lights out. Then there's Favors, and it's Parker in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Now here's Parker after the miss from Malik Monk. Lights out. Monk grabs the board.
You expect him to make those. They got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Here's Graham to the paint, and slam dunk by Allen.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Pistons leading by 22. Here's lights out inside. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Pistons with possession here. Stolen by Rose. Pass to Lights Out. From the wing. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 3 assists tonight.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Now, here's Monk. To the middle, here's Washington. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
That free throw good from Washington.
Well, for P.J. Washington, he's the rare first-round pick to come back for a second year of college at Kentucky, but I think he did him well.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Johnson outside. Passes to Lights Out. Oh, look at him fly!
Get out the way! Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Now here's Graham for the 3. Porter pulls it in.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Here's Lights Out. It's the 3-point bomb. Lights Out's got 40 points.
Like the show of unselfishness from Porter, wanting to improve as a passer and hit his open teammates.
To the inside, Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
Here's Lights Out. He's covered by Rose. Johnson outside. They double team Johnson. 6 to shoot. Here's Favors. Count that one as his 7th bank in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel. That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about fear.
And Favors kicks to Johnson. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Lights Out. The Hornets pull it in. Down low. Here's Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
Alert play on the part of Washington. He's a much stronger player when he shows the type of awareness and unselfishness.
Here's Lights Out. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 9 assists now tonight.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Rose passes to Washington. He can't get that one to fall. And Detroit the other way now. Here's Lights Out. And he uses the glass on the layup. Lights Out's got 12 points here in the second half.
He's kept the integrity of their offense tonight by moving and cutting and scoring every time they've needed him to.
And the Hornets call time here. So a whole new group on the floor now for Sharp. Here's Lights Out. Pass to Favors. Monk grabs the board. Hornets have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Morris outside. Allen kicks to Monk. Another shot. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure where this guy was in the first half.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
His 4th turnover of the game, but that's not a number to be proud of.
Charlotte making a switch here. Layman's checked in. Now Morris. A floater, and he sinks the layup. Morris has got 21 in the game.
Oh, he's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself.
Lights out. Second chance shot. And it's Favors laying it in.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
The pass to Monk. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Derek Favors.
Understanding the shoot-first mentality of Monk. Defense just got a little over-aggressive that time.
And he knocks down the first one. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Terry Rozier. And he makes both free throws.
There's no question. Monk's ceiling is high. He needs to keep working on becoming a more efficient scorer and a well-rounded player.
Lights out, passes to Griffin. And that one, good. He's got 19. Hornets have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Monk, no one around him, and they cash in right away with the quick shot.
How about this turnaround? He played a fringe role in the first half, and now he's the man for them.
Here's lights out. Outside Favors. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with deceptive speed and a lengthy wingspan, defenders can sometimes just get stuck fouling Favors and missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Charlotte making a switch here. Washington's checked in. Hornets have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them. Now, here is Morris. Pass to Monk. Goes up on the high post. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Here's lights out. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. To the paint. Here's Allen. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Allen's got 6 here in this quarter.
More from Allen. Can pile up points without wasting possessions. Very economical.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game. Lights out.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up, and that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance.
After a sensational first half from beyond the arc, he's not slowing down here in the second. That's his 3rd three-pointer since halftime.
And here is Monk. Pass to Martin. From beyond the arc. Porter pulls it in. Detroit's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Kicks to Griffin. To the middle. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Toomboya gets a wide open look. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. The Hornets have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the 4th quarter. Monk, the pass to Bridges. Outside, Martin. Griffin with some nice D. Pistons shooting has been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor. And another one falls! Amazing!
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
It's Martin on the wing. On its way from Monk for 2. And again, the Hornets missing.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Lights out, passes to Griffin. Doubled by Bridges. Count it, good. 54 points for lights out.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Inside, looking to end the run, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And you can see what the emphasis was at halftime. Here in the second, a lot more effort to get the ball inside, and it's starting to pay dividends.
Layman is checked in for Charlotte. Simmons comes in for Monk. That free throw good for Morris. Here's lights out. Pass to Porter for three. Here's Mycareer, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Shooting free throws.
And he makes the first. Martin's checked in for the Hornets. He's perfect from the line this time. Charlotte's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Simmons with it. Outside, Martin puts up a 3. A second chance effort. And that one misses from Layman. Detroit's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on JaVale McGee.
Oh, it's hard to tie Griffin down, even when...
Substitution on the court.
.149 left in the fourth. The tray. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Amongst the best hitting the offensive glass, Whiteside can pile up those second chance points.
They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
Good. Here's lights out. And it's Jumboya in the corner. The pass to lights out. To the middle. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pistons.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for lights out.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
A 3 from Morris connects from three-point range.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it, and that's a shame.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
And that's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Here's Rozier, rebounded by the Pistons. Here's lights out. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Blake, you really got it going inside tonight. Was that one of your primary objectives?
Yeah, that's something we talked about. You know, we talked about not being complacent, settling for jump shots, talked about getting to the hole and playing tough on defense, and I thought that's what our guys did tonight.
Really controlled the paint at both ends, Blake. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.